Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends integrated Spider-Man suit from No Way Home. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other content that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It's free and easy for you to do, and it really helps the channel grow. So with that being said, guys, before we get into this, I just want to say spoiler warning for No Way Home. If you have not seen it, please do not watch this video. I want to speak very freely when I'm talking about this figure and my intentions for what I want to use this figure for. So please, spoiler warning, if you have not seen No Way Home, please click off of this now. So yeah, guys, with that being said, today we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends integrated Spider-Man suit. So basically, this was an impulse buy a second I finished watching No Way Home, guys, because I still have my old Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figures from back in the day, and as soon as I saw that he was obviously in the movie with Tom Holland, I instantly wanted to do toy photography with the two. Unfortunately, at that moment, I did not have this figure, and it was impossible to find in stores. Thankfully, they had it in stock and online on HasbroPulse.com, so I was able to pick him up there. So if you're trying to pick him up and looking for this figure, check out HasbroPulse.com. But anyways, I don't have an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I was not into the Amazing Spider-Man films. I wasn't into collecting at the time. And yeah, I'm not going to pay a bunch of money for an Andrew Garfield one. So if I do any toy photography of the, Tom Holland and old Spider-Man, it's going to be Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Sorry, guys. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at all the stuff that this guy comes with, because he does come with a few accessories, that mainly being an extra set of hands. So you do get a set of punching hands, which is perfect because every superhero figure, as I state in all my superhero figure reviews, should come with a pair of fisted hands. It's a common thing that they tend to get into fights, so it makes sense for them to have fisted hands and not just open secret hands, guys. Come on, companies. But anyways, you also get a pair of Spider-Man thwip hands or web hands, whatever you want to call them. So that's really cool that you get one for either hand. So that is all the accessories that this Spider-Man comes with. The Walmart exclusive does come with an alternate Peter Parker head, but this is not the Walmart exclusive. As I said, I bought this on HasbroPulse.com, so it is just the basic version, so no alternate Peter Parker head. So why don't we go ahead and pull him forward so we can take a nice closer look at him. So taking a nice close look at him, the suit is a very nice close resemblance to the suit in the movie. The paint apps are actually really good, can't complain. They're not the best, especially up here. It looks a little faded and whatnot. And then when you look at the spider, it looks like there's a little dimple, like that's where they cut the plastic. They didn't sand it down quite enough before they painted it, but it is what it is. And the one gripe that I do have with this figure is that they didn't paint the webbing design with the black lines and stuff, because when you take toy photography of this guy and you have lights on him, it just washes out the design and it just looks like a all red suit. You don't really see the webbing design and whatnot, which is one thing I'm gonna have to work on while I'm doing my picks with him, but it is what it is. Overall, a very nice representation of the No Way Home integrated Spider-Man suit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into articulation. So he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down really good. He can look up pretty good. He does have some really amazing head tilt and wobble. I mean, look at that. He can 360 that way. I mean, he can do all sorts of things. He can do anything a spider can. He does have a butterfly joint right there. He does have, he can go to a T-pose out, 360 rotation at the shoulder, 360 rotation at the bicep, double hinge elbows, and it's all pinless, as you can see. Beautiful rotation at the wrist, hinging in and out. And the cool thing too is that if you take the hands out, the web shooter comes off. So the web shooter itself is an accessory if you really want to make it that, but then you can just pop that right back on and then shove the hand right back in, and there we go. You do get articulation to crunch down really good on this figure, which is really good with it being a Spider-Man figure. You can crunch back that far, rotation that far, no wobble or anything on the waist. He can join the cheerleading squad. He has thigh cut up there. He can kick forward that far, kick back that far, double hinge knees, which allow for really good articulation. Once again, all pinless technology. And last but not least, his ankles will go down that far, and they will go up that far with, of course, a ball rocker hinge. So all in all, guys, a good Spider-Man figure to add to your collection. I'm really hoping and praying that Marvel returns to this movie and gives us a second wave of Spider-Man No Way Home Marvel Legends. You know, obviously I want a Doc Ock, I want a Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, I want a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I guess I'll pick up an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. He's not my favorite Spider-Man. I know, blah, blah, blah. He's the best, blah, blah. I'm sorry, but he's not. He's not. Peter Parker in the comics, he's not cool. He's not coordinated. This guy, he can ride a fucking skateboard and not fall over. And really, if you put him into any fucking high school from that movie, like him in that movie, he's not going to be a nerd. He's going to be instantly one of the most popular kids in school. And, that's just not Peter Parker. So, to me, he is not a good Spider-Man. He is not a good Peter Parker. You can say all you want down in the comments below. I just am never going to agree with that. Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland for life. But with that being said, guys, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reviews, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday on Instagram at CoolFigurez for Coffee and Toys Live, a weekly live show where I will talk to a new guest every week. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics I took of this guy. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reviews, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jess the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store. Check them out, guys.